No Filter Show. Paul, what are we talking about today?
So a lot of people write in and give us ideas for No Filter, and this one guy writes in and he talks about how he's single and he doesn't really know how to open conversations and talk to ladies.
Right.
He's wondering about pickup lines.
Well, here's the thing. We've talked about what we're attracted to in other episodes, like what girls are attracted to, what guys are attracted to. But I've found that it's just opening up and talking to someone. And how do you get to that point? How do you get and you open up the set and you're just talking to the opposite sex?
Yeah. So today's show is all about pickup lines, what works, what doesn't work, what women like, what they don't like.
Right. Let's get it on.
Let's do this. I'm here with Stan Graham, good-looking guy. So what's the best pickup lines for women when you're out and about? Do you need a pickup line?
No, you really don't. You got to be authentic.
What about
Whatever
fancy
you
clothes?
say.
Does that help at all? Hey, tell us your best pickup lines. What works to get in the door?
Well, if I'm at a casino, I might say, hey, are you here to gamble?
Yes.
And no matter what you say, you can take a chance on me.
So, did he ever use a pickup line to pick you up?
No, I never needed to.
His Jeep's not bolted down, the seats aren't bolted down on like the inside, so when he turns a certain way, the whole passenger seat falls into the
Oh,
driver's
you're a
seat.
genius. High
Yeah.
five, my man.
I'm not drunk, I'm just intoxicated by you.
You look cold, do you want to use me as a blanket?
Truthfully, as an attractive person, we really don't need a pickup line. It's more just, hi, how are you? And it just goes from there.
Did it hurt when it fell from heaven?
Oh,
Like,
that's a good one.
okay, but when guys say that to me, I'm like, no, because I actually came up from heaven. So,
There's 1,000 fish deep down in the sea, but you're the only one I want to mount.
All right.
And what was one of the first things he said to you?
I don't know. I think something like it must be you or something like that.
It must be you.
Yeah.
Well, with a girl with long hair, you could say, how long you've been growing your hair,
And that worked.
and that starts a conversation.
My fiance was just really nice. That's like what, because usually guys are just jerks. So
He was humble.
yeah, he was humble and he was just super nice, just a sweetheart. So that was like a turn on for me for sure.
We're here with Gabe Collett, owner of Cowboys and Indians. Gabe, how are you doing?
Doing good. Tell us about your experience with pickup lines and talking to girls. What's worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? What's the scoop?
It's been 20 years. You're 20 years too late, you know. And back then I didn't really need any.
Most of the time it'll be at the gym, they'll be like, I see you're working real hard, and then they just start up a conversation, I guess.
Are you into short men?
No.
So, John, we're talking about pickup lines. Have you ever used a pickup line on a woman? First of all, are you married or single?
I've been married 35 years.
35 years. How did you get your wife? What was the first interaction like with her?
She came and played cards with me. She walked away when she was done, and I looked at her walking away, and I thought, I gotta have that filly in my corral.
Are you religious? Because you're the answer to my prayers.
I'm not a photographer, but I could picture me and you together. You know how much a polar bear weighs? Enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm McCray Morgan.
Your lips look so lonely. Would they like to meet mine?
Okay, well, the one that worked the very best for me over the years was and then we'll wake up, make pancakes, and go to church together.
I've had all of the above. Horrible, awkward, smooth.
What's a smooth pickup line?
How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
I don't need a pickup line, I'm black.
So, Grady, that was pretty fun. There was a lot of pickup lines. Did you hear any that you liked?
Yeah, I heard a few I liked. I think they all, work to some degree depending on how well they're executed.
So, I think that you ought to choose one.
Okay, my favorite pickup line?
Yep, and give it a whirl. So, we drove around downtown.
Right, we've been all over.
And we saw this girl sitting on a bench waiting for the bus. So Grady's gonna go and try to hit on her.
I'm gonna use one of the lines and see how they work.
All right, let's do this.
When you hear the crash, think of Jones Paint, and glass.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
That pina colada? Is that cinnamon? Strawberry? Boysenberry? No, wait. Is that schnozberries? It's like tiger's blood or Haley's dream or tiramisu. No, wait, baklava. It's like Hall & Oates and Wham got together, had a baby, and Howard Jones was born. It's like apple pie, pecan pie, and cinnamon toast crunch. It's like Christmas and Valentine's got together and Easter was born in here.
Actually, it's a custom blend that we had made for us at Cloud9 Vapor.
Those boys were all right.